You need soft skills and you need EQ to be able to draw out responses from the people you audit, and that is something that you can't really teach in a textbook.
Besides the technical skills of an internal auditor, everybody wants the internal auditor to be a good communicator. To me, that's a very important skill to be seen within an internal auditor. There's no point doing a great piece of work that you're technically superb, but you cannot communicate. You cannot bring the point across, you cannot convince, and it becomes very difficult if you cannot communicate.
Creative thinking, thinking outside the box, whatever you want to call it, is I think an interesting skill that internal auditors should have. By doing so, we can push our businesses forward. We wouldn't be doing the same old thing again. Right now, in terms of business, the fast pace of our business, we really need to ensure that our people have the ability to think on their feet, to be able to provide innovative solutions to problems that we have today.
It's the way we engage with our auditees, I guess, in the way we present our points and being able to listen to them, and if whatever they say is valid, I think it's always important to highlight that as far as possible, either in our report or in our executive summary.
Okay, relationship building, it's upward, downward, as well as lateral relationship building. And downward, let's say for myself, would be with my staff members, my team members. Upwards would be also with senior management. And laterally means with my co-workers, my colleagues. I think it's very important because depending on the level of communication and the level of the people you're interacting with, the level of communication, you have to cater the approach accordingly.
I think internal auditors should be aware of whatever social media their organisations use. There is always the concern that information being pushed out on social media is inappropriate, hasn't been reviewed, it hasn't been cleared by management, and it's something that I think internal auditors should be mindful of.
Unless there's a whistleblowing and it gives you a very specific target to do more work on. And of course then we will rely on all kinds of sources to give us a bit of that level of assurance.
When you post something on Facebook, when you tweet, when you put something on Instagram, the information is just so fast and so readily available. So this is where it is a treasure trove of information for the internal auditor. Take for example, if the internal auditor were to audit HR, for example, a lot of stuff out there on Facebook, on the chat rooms, that can give guidance to the internal auditor as to where to focus on, what are the risk areas, what are some of the things that you never know what's happening but it's out there. So make full use of it. Social media is a great tool for internal auditors.